Chicago zone. Let's start the clapping right now for opening act, everyone. Start clapping for Flannery. Let's go!
Alright, yeah, you guys are a little more lively now that you actually see someone that's talking to you. You're like, God, what was that? Welcome to the Comedy Bar and the Sean Flannery Show. I'm excited to kick things off. Hopefully you guys are excited to get on a Wednesday night. I know I am. I'm excited to be out here talking to adult human beings. Give it up for that. Give it up for adults. That's right. Because in addition to being a comic, I'm a stay-at-home parent. That's right, because I'm progressive, thank you. I'm progressive, I'm woke, and in our household, we are doing our part to close the wage gap in America. Yeah. I make 75 cents to my wife's 100 grand a year. That's right. We're doing our part. I'm one of the good ones. But I like being married too because it makes you a better version of yourself. I now know new words like duvet, armoire, and monogamy. Am I right, bro? Yeah! I hope that didn't hurt too much. I've been going to the gym because they have a daycare. And then also, when you're married, you start finding her hairs in your butt crack. Anyone else? Yeah, that's right. Her theory is she sheds, gets on her clothes, goes in the washer and dryer, gets on my clothes, and my butt just sucks them up like some black hole. And I have to believe her, right? Because happy wife, happy life. That's just how it is. And then the other thing, at least being a man in your mid-30s, being married, you just have to come to terms with rustic letters all around the house. Just your initials everywhere, wood blocks of your initials. And it's fine when you're 4, and then it happens again when you're 34, right? And it works for my wife. Her initial is the letter E. You can put up an E anywhere, it's harmless. My initial, the letter K. Yeah, I have to be very careful how I arrange the rustic Ks in my house. Otherwise, I look like a Klansman who's active on Pinterest. Right? Like, I like the Grand Wizard's ideas for the lake house, but I don't know about his hate captions on immigration. Oh, look at that. Lights and mason jars. I'm going to pin that. We got a Pinterest fan out here. Yeah. All right, that's what I like to hear. I'll take those little giggles. Take anything I can get. And before I had a kid, because once you get married, people start asking if you're going to have kids, right? It's just a common thing. I knew that was going to happen. But there's the right way and the gross way to ask about kids. And in my opinion, the gross way is to say, are you guys trying? I think it's icky. So if we were out to dinner with another couple, all sitting around the table, like, Catherine, these deviled eggs are delicious. What's that, Todd? Are we trying? Trying these deviled eggs? You better believe it. Oh, are we trying to have children? Well, Todd, Catherine, you guys be excited to know I've been dumping a bunch of semen into my life. That's right. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Am I being inappropriate? I thought it was inappropriate how Todd here asked if I was having unprotected sex with you, which I am, on the reg and on the rag. Am I right, Catherine? All right, leave me hanging there. You guys will be happy to know also, we read about a new position that should enhance fertility. It's called vaginal, Todd. Up until last week, we were doing it anally. But it turns out there's no eggs in my wife's butt. But there's eggs right here, Catherine, and they are phenomenal. What is that, paprika? Alright, some of you guys know a good deviled egg recipe. And once you have kids too, then those same annoying people, they start telling you things like, oh, your whole life's gonna change once you have a kid. And that could be true, right? But you could also just not know how my life is. Maybe my wife and I are into some kinky stuff. Maybe every night I like to wake her up, every 2 hours and throw a screaming little person on her chest and say, feed it or it'll die, right? Maybe we're into kinky stuff like that. Then you have a baby, your whole life's the same. Look at that. And then you don't have to Venmo little people. I'll leave you guys on this one. And so, being a stay-at-home dad, I'm actually worried that I'm going to be too great of a dad. Right? Because the quintessential element of a father-child relationship is something to rebel against. But I'm already out of the gate super progressive. So I had to think about one thing that I'm going to be stubborn about as a dad, that I'm just going to be closed-minded on. And I figured it out. Nut allergies. Alright, if my weak-ass kid starts coughing every time I open some planters, right? Daddy, I can't breathe. It's like, well, too bad. If you don't like it, you can just go to your friend Tommy's house, who practically has to live in a bubble. Because as long as you're under this roof that your mother pays for, I'm going to be eating nuts. Because Daddy likes his nuts. That's right. And if you guys like that joke, I'll be in the lobby selling baby tees that say Daddy likes his nuts. So definitely come check me out in the lobby. Thank you guys very much. And come to the stage right now, the one and only Sean Flannery.